Excuse me. You see me trying to bend this back? I swear it's gotten worse.
Has it?
Remember that? Remember when I got
Yeah.
home after that? And
Yeah.
I could have swore someone fucking stomped on it or something. You know?
Yeah. Took me a while to find your live, and I'm right here. So it took me a minute to find your live, and I'm right here. It didn't even pop up on my, right when I opened YouTube either.
Oh shit! I didn't even check for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's up.
I mean,
it was up on my phone.
I'm assuming it's. I mean, I just meant on the phone.
Oh.
What's up, dude? What's up, Lex? How's it going, dude? Is the audio clear?
Audio.
Oh, there should be.
I used it in case I want to turn on the heat.
Oh.
I probably won't, but I had a little chill when I first came
Pretty
out.
warm in here.
I know. I think it was just my change in scenery for a minute. Now I'm warming up. Sounds good. Okay. He's throwing knives, Alan.
What?
Alien 96 said, "What are you doing?" I said, "He's throwing knives."
What do you think I'm doing, dude?
I'm
baking a cake.
I was just answering.
I changed the channel.
Appropriately.
I'm a baker now. I'm gonna show you how to bake a cake. Pay attention. My best friend calls me. He works out of state. He's always asking me, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "What do you think I'm doing, dude? If I'm not at work, I'm not mowing the yard, this is what I'm doing." Or Alicia. Sometimes I'm doing Alicia.
Right? We haven't incorporated throwing knives at the same time in that.
We could figure it out. Yeah, I figured I'd do something a little different tonight. I've actually got back into my hardcore training for competition, and my lanes are set up this way, but I can't quite get you guys at the same view from there. But since I'm talking about it, I gotta show you guys this.
Yeah, I got him pretty far back now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brand new targets here. Brand new targets there. Brand new targets there. And I'm gonna replace these too, so I have another lane. But yeah, spring cleaning will be very soon. I gotta douche my garage. Douche the Throjo. And
Your little ankle.
yes, I am spoiled. I'm not spoiled if you bought it. You can't spoil. You can spoil yourself, right?
Right.
Okay. I am spoiled.
You have a pretty cool girl that likes to make sure you get what you want.
Yeah, I do what I want. But
Hunter
what's up?
Donnelly has a question. Says, "What is a knife that you don't like but throws great?"
Huh?
What is a knife that you don't like but throws great? So it doesn't quite work because you like every knife.
I think you might want to rethink that question. That doesn't make any sense. Because if it throws great, then I like it.
Yeah, but
not
not everybody's
okay,
that
like
way, though.
a knife that doesn't look good that throws great. I have a perfect example that I don't particularly like this style of knife. It's a Bowie knife. It's a Bowie spinner knife made by Bullseye Blades, one of the best companies that you could buy from. But I don't particularly like the design. And I'm probably going to be competing at the World Championship with these. I've been going back and forth with the Prince Steel Pirate. This is the Prince Steel Pirate. Obviously, how can you not like this knife? It is incredible. It's designed by probably the best rotational thrower of all time, Werner Langmuller, and I'm going to be competing against him in September. He's very, very good. I'm excited about that. I like throwing against people that are better than me. It makes me a better thrower. So this is the Spinner Bowie by Bullseye Blades, and I don't hate it, but I don't like it, just because I like traditional Bowies. Traditional Bowie. That's a friggin' American Bowie right there, right? This one, it's a little kooky, but it throws so good, so good. And this knife is edging out this one just by a little bit. These spin very quickly, so I had to learn to change my grip and my throw a little bit, but that's no big deal. And the reason why this one edges out this one just a little bit is because of the blade throw. The blade throw for me can, determine, and it's good. It's a good knife, but this one just throws better. And I need to have the absolute best knife in my collection to throw. And this will be the first time competing with, the second time I competed with these knives in Texas in October, and I won first place. So, but yeah. I got to send these back. I'll be sending these back to Cody, the new owner of Bullseye Blades, because as you can see, they need cleaned, and I need new scales. The scales are all jacked up, and I want them their best for television. All right, let's give them a couple throws here. Top target. Oh, extension cord. There we go. Bottom target. Oops. Yeah, these are absolutely incredible. And I was supposed to compete with these at the World Championship in 2018, but I could not go, and that was a bust. So yeah, those are probably, I don't know, we'll see. Like, I love Prince, I love Lewis, I love his knives, and I want to support him, but I got to do with what's best for me. So we're doing 1, 2, and 3 rotations from the sheath. There's not a competition for this style anymore. That's called the Texas 3-step. Unfortunately, I would like to see more sheath to target related things happen, and that's where I'm trying to push the sport. More of this stuff, because it's entertaining. It's cool. I'll be replacing these targets very soon.
Knife Bob said, nice roto style.
Thank you. I kind of have my own style. I've seen a couple people do it since I started throwing, but I snap throw. And what I mean by that is I really snap my throw, because when I first started throwing, I had a very different, I was much further away than I am. In order to get closer, because you need to be as close to the minimums as possible, because that's where everybody else is throwing, and I was like 2 or 3 feet in some instances further. So over time, I learned how to throw with a different grip, a different release, and a different stance. And that's allowed me, to get closer. So I spin the shit out of the knife, but I also throw hard. And if those two things don't meet, then it just won't work. Because I'm spinning it so quick. If I don't get the knife there fast enough, it just doesn't work. Now, it's not easy to replicate. That's why you don't see too many people throw the way I do, especially from further away, because your margin for error is very small, very small. But I've been doing this very long time. This is one of my favorite things to do. I've had these knives the second to longest out of all my knives.
You're throwing them so hard, it almost sounds like they're going through the target and hitting the backboard.
Yeah. You can't be as accurate when you're trying to be that quick, but damn, does it feel good. It feels good. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Cross my body a little bit. One of these knives is bent quite a bit, and it bothers me a lot, but I try not to know which one I put it in, so I grab it and just randomly. It doesn't affect it too much, really. So, what's the date, babe? When will the first Thursday be? Not this.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So the first Thursday of next month, we'll be doing another giveaway. So stay tuned to that. You can possibly win a free $100 value throwing knife.
I think it's April 2nd off
April
the top
2nd.
of my head.
Oh, we got April Fools coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Snap.
I better quit doing that. I broke one of my rules.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Oh, I would have been so pissed at myself.
Yes, you would have.
1 knife per target, unless you're being super, super careful. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your own knives, but
And they have scales.
the man that made these is no longer with us. And yeah, I want someone to make these so I can stop throwing these and put them in a case.
Okay, so
I need new ones.
don't actually enroll in the giveaway. We do lives every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so it's a week and a half. So April 2nd, I believe, is that Thursday. We will be doing a live. And towards the end of that, Brandon always does, or Danger always does, a trick shot. And generally, it's during that time period is when you need to be live.
It's about the last 15 to 20 minutes.
Yep. Because you're going to guess how many times it takes him to pin a can or pages in a book or something that's
the last one
spontaneous.
we did. Yeah, it's usually a trick shot. But the last one we did, we had people guess how many pages can I penetrate through. This is 4,500 pages. I made it through, I think, 1,100 pages with a non-sharp knife. I got to always point that out.
Yeah. Or
I think that was pretty impressive myself.
Yeah. Or he'll do stick a can or
pin a can,
Yeah,
from
pin a can.
wherever. Whoops. There we go.
So you just need to be on live during that time, and whoever guesses closest,
Yep.
then we give away a knife.
Oh, we need to start within the United States.
Oh,
I will say, if you win and you're in the United States, I'll send it to you for free, no charge. But if you happen to win and you're outside the United States, you have to pay for shipping because shipping to Europe is like $50.
on something, yeah.
It's insane. I send a $30 shirt to Romania and it cost me $50. Come on, dude. Can't you just like tuck it in with something else that's going? You know?
Yeah.
Bullseye, bullseye. Biatch. So everybody in the comments, how many of you guys are actual knife throwers? New people? And let me know what you guys are working on. I'm always interested because everybody has a different goal or journey in their knife throwing. And I'm always curious to know what people are working on at the moment. Like me right now, I'm getting back into my competition mode. And that's why you haven't seen a whole lot of trick shots out of me lately. Or even videos, really. The regular training is kind of boring. There's not a whole lot of, it's just, I don't know.
Well, it's boring for you after 14 years.
Yeah.
Unless you have something to work towards, which now you do.
Yeah.
And Lex,
well, I mean, just watching it's kind of whatever.
And Lex said that he is a knife thrower.
Oh, I know you are, dude. I know you are. You got the bug just like I did. It's awesome. It is awesome for me to see the new up-and-comers. We got Raymond, and I haven't heard back from, he had surgery the other day. And then we got Shane, atrocious. We got Lex now. We got Full Thrower. I can't remember his fucking name. You know what I'm talking about. We've got Degenerate Outdoors, new guy from Instagram. There's a lot.
There's a lot. I have a comment for you.
What's up?
Says, you're awesome. You've always been awesome. I'm not surprised by your success and happy to see it. Jared from your BMX days.
Who?
Jared from your BMX days.
Jared.
Mm-hmm.
J-A-R-O-D?
Nope, Jared. Harvey665 is his handle.
Packers fan? Are you a Packers fan? I'm not sure who I'm talking to.
From your old BMX days?
Well, yeah. We went over there and watched Super Bowl. You remember? That's Jared. I think, I'm hoping. Sorry, dude. I've drank a lot since then. But I really appreciate that. No, this is, I found my thing. I love BMX. I watch BMX videos every single day. I miss it. My body can't handle it anymore. And knife throwing is not that taxing, specifically on my knees, man. My knees are bad. So yeah, I found my thing. I always wanted to be a professional BMXer, and I fucked pretty bad. You know, I wasted all of my best years partying too much. And then I found knife throwing, and this shit changed my life, man. And that's why I do these videos, to expose other people to it, and possibly it changed theirs as well.
He said, no worries, been forever, hung with Tristan a lot.
Tristan, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, that's old days.
Wow. Do you still talk to Tristan? I ran into him once. Dude, Tristan and I used to be thick as thieves. Thick as thieves.
Yeah.
I see that motherfucker, he barely wants to talk to me. That bothers me. People used to hang out with, you know, I saw Jake Hadaway today. I actually went to Indianapolis to watch him drift. That is sick as fuck. That's something that I would like to do too, but I got too much time invested in this. Jared.
Oh, he said, no, haven't seen any of you in forever. Miss Jake too.
Can you please give me your last name, dude? This is bothering me. I try to remember everybody, but especially back then, dude, those were pretty hazy days, man. I'm sure you hung out at the apartment, right? The infamous apartment 3. Oh, that was fucked up.
I'm looking at his YouTube page, and I almost feel like his profile picture, it's like almost like Jake and Laura's garage right there.
What?
I don't know that it is, but.
Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'm sure I know you, dude. I'm sorry. How many people got watching?
Oh my gosh. 222.
Not too bad. Who wants to see an explosion?
Jared said, yeah, with Joey.
Oh, dude, okay. I think I remember. You hung out with Brock Puckett too, which Brock, he's back in rehab again. I'm not trying to put everybody's business out there, but.
Proxy wants to know, do we have any more 2025 Danger shirts? Proxy wants to know.
Yeah. I
think most, if we do, it's large.
Yeah, write that down and remember that. I'll get back to you, dude. I have some from a few years ago, but we only have like certain sizes. Okay, stick around, kids. We're gonna see an explosion. I'll move the camera closer here in a second, kids.
Oh, wow, I gotta restart that. It took me way back.
Who doesn't like explosions?
Oh, we're doing it.
Commies. Commies, that's who.
Oh, my.
Okay. See if this works, because I got to put it off center.
Why is mine?
All you need is a candle. And ask your parents before you try this at home, kids. Candle, lighter. And you have awesome shit. Here we go.
Oh, Jeff White.
What's up, Jeff? Thank you so much for that knife. I'm going to be making a video with that pretty quick, pretty soon. Okay, we're going to try to fast draw this biatch.
Oh, that's cool. Stephen Goose said he's new here and you have talent, my bro.
Thanks, dude. Please consider subscribing. Double tap your screen if you got your thumbs on your phone or whatever, you know. Boop, 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 boop. Like it. That really helps. Comment, subscribe. You can call me names. That doesn't matter. It helps me in the algorithm.
Oh, Jeff said he's having dinner with Aaron, Noah, and Matt.
Oh, what's up, guys? Shit, I'm jealous now. Okay, we're gonna try to fast draw this shit.
Thank you.
Am I in
Glad
the
to be
frame?
back on.
Am I good?
Do
I need to move it back?
You might want to move it back a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little. There you go.
Okay, let's see how many throws this takes me. I'm gonna be fast drawing, so my accuracy goes down a little bit, but I think we can get her done. Here we go. A little high and left. Okay. Ooh, that was good, just low. Okay, we're dialing her in. Now, sometimes the pressure of the fluid or whatever blows the candle out. You kind of gotta get it just right, but we'll see. And if it is a hit it good, it's a rad fireball. Oh, okay. We are a ½ inch away from awesomeness. We'll see here. When I hit this fireball, you guys at least tap your screen twice. Come on. I hate asking that shit.
I know, baby. I know.
Because it's gay. Ah! I could slow down and totally hit it if I wanted to, but that's dumb. No!
You did. See?
Oh, it's leaking. It's leaking.
Oh.
Hey, we got a leaker. It still got fluid in it.
The ones he's throwing, yes, are custom throwing knives.
Running out of fluid.
They're by the late Bill Page.
Damn it.
Better catch it.
You bitch. I think I still got fluid in it. Ah! All right, no fret. Do not fret, children. Staple gun, highly 10 out of 10. Can't recommend the staple gun enough. Back in the day, we would take golf tees and tap them into the cards. Staple gun, it's the shit.
Yeah, that was pretty smart, Proxy.
Oh! We're touching it. Oh man, can't get any closer than that one.
Well, bring your nanny to come throw with us so your nanny can show us how she does it better.
Well, we got an expert in the comments?
Yeah.
Oh, there's always a couple experts in
Well,
there.
I just told them to bring nanny over to throw.
Oh, my grandma can throw better? One of those questions or
Yeah.
answers or comments? Well, you never know. You can't really retaliate too much because some of those people that write those comments rode the short bus. Oh, you bitch. Come on.
This comment, just something very terrifying, thinking this dude could swiftly throw a knife between my eyes. Laugh out loud. Oh, there it is.
Ah!
There
Tap,
it is.
tap, tap-a-roo on your screen. Double tap, tap, tap. Somebody clip that.
Proxy or Jeff,
All
clip
right,
that.
while you
will
guys are being amazed, I'm going to go grab another beer.
Now he's throwing fast tonight.
Okay, that was pretty damn cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. What are we going to do now? That was a beautiful throw. Beautiful. If I do say so myself. Okay, man, come on, let's get some comments. What do you guys want to see? We got no spin, we got half spin. I got Bowies, I got tomahawks.
They want to know if you can do it behind your back. Probably not the lighter trick behind his back, but he can throw.
Yeah, I can throw whatever you know. Yeah. I'll try one right now. My sheath trimmed my way a little bit. There you go. There's
no spin.
No spin. I figured.
Jeff Budgeon said
the internet loves the old no spin.
Deb Rose said, very nice tribute to Chuck Norris.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was pretty stoked on that. I am extremely rusty with my chucks, and did flow. That was nice. Yeah, I was pretty sick. Like, I actually watched my own video back several times. If I did the nunchucks half as much as I throw knives, I would be good. Okay, we are going to be throwing the 1/4-inch version of the 8.5 inches of danger. This knife is available on delta2alpha.com right now. I'm looking over at them. I can see them right there. There's a whole pile of them. This is my EDC 3/8 thick one. It's got the folder on the spine. This thing is like the Ferrari of knives. And these are good too. These are my favorites. This I throw all the time. Pretty much every day. I pick these up and throw them. And you would think a smaller, lighter knife like this might be more difficult, because that used to be the case with the shitty throwing knives, you know, the cheap ones you see on Amazon or at a flea market or a fair or whatever. Yeah, these are 1/4-inch thick too, so they're just small. They're not really light, not crazy light. I don't actually remember how much they weigh. They're under 200 grams though. I think maybe 180, 190, maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's one of my biggest. I hate that, overspinning a knife with no spin.
Do you like butterfly knives?
There we go. Yeah, someone else mentioned, so butterfly knives, yeah, they're pretty cool. And I enjoy watching someone that is good with the butterfly knife. I like spinning things. I like to spin nunchucks, knives, you know. But a butterfly knife, whenever I see someone with a butterfly knife, they're standing here like this. And it looks weird. Like there's a lot going on, and there's crazy dexterity and eye-hand coordination, all that stuff, but they're always standing still. I would like to see someone get into it. I don't know if you guys seen any competitive yo-yoing. Those guys get down, dude. I just think that it would add more flair to the butterfly knives if they were to move around or spin or something. They're literally just standing there doing this. And it's like, I think it's cool. I have a butterfly knife that was sent to me. It's extremely sharp. Cut myself with it immediately. I can do a couple basic things, but it's just not something that, I don't know why. I don't know why. You would think that my brain would click with a butterfly knife, but it doesn't for some reason.
I'm honestly not heartbroken about that.
Well, they make trainers and shit.
Yeah, but you're not a trainer.
The one I have is pretty rad. The dude, Michael from A Few Good Knives, sent it to me, and you know, obviously I want to throw it. He told me, do not throw it. It was in the instructions. So maybe I need to get it out and practice with it more.
RMR MADK said, hey, I'm keen as to get some decent knives for throwing. Where can I buy quality throwing knives?
Quality throwing knives. Well, it depends on how much you want to pay. Of course, you can always go to custom throwing knives. That's where you will always end up if you stay in the sport. But if you have a low budget, I always push everybody to Amazon. And I've said this many times, so sorry if you've watched this before, you have to sit through it again. Amazon, Boker, Cold Steel, JXE, JXO, and Tactical Edge Dojo, and Throw Club. Tactical Edge Dojo, JXE, JXO, Throw Club, Boker, and Cold Steel. Those are the 5 best brands to buy from Amazon. They make good knives. They're extremely affordable. So I always say do that. And then if you want to stay with the sport and get better stuff, you go to the custom stuff. Bullseye Blades by Cody Cooper, Prince Steel Knives by Louis Prince, Joe Dara, Broken Feather Knives, Carmack, Carmack Designs. You got Nobody Knife Works. I know so many people that make knives. Then you got the stuff in Europe. You got Opus Knives. You got Zatoon. Of course, you got my designs from delta2alpha.com. That's where all of my designs are. I make designs of pretty cool stuff, if I say so myself. And you got Bill Page. He's passed away, but he has a predecessor. Dude, there's so many. Shugart. I answered your question.
Oh, he said, thanks, bro. I'm in New Zealand and are hard to find.
Oh, well, like we'll ship to you, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay more for shipping probably than you would a set of knives.
Yeah.
Or about.
Right.
Well, I'm just, because we haven't sent to New Zealand yet, have we?
No, but it's probably between, the $50 to $70 probably.
See, then I would go the Amazon route specifically just for that reason.
Yeah, that's just guessing, but
Oh, too much sauce on it. Too much, not enough, one or the other. So I started off throwing nose spin with larger knives, almost 14 inches long. And I think you can learn a lot by, damn it, I got freaking spray paint on. That looks kind of cool. Got some spray paint on them from earlier. I was painting midi targets. You can learn a lot with larger knives, but it's a whole different throw. So these are about 13 and a half to 13 3/4 now. Those ones I was just throwing are 8.5 inches long. So why is it so different? There's only so much material or handle that I can hold. So that's a lot of weight outside of your fingertip, and that changes things immensely. So you will not get a straight throw like I was just doing. I mean, and they're not technically straight, but you know what I mean. So Holy shite.
You kind of touched on one of the questions that said, what is the average weight of throwing knives?
There is no average weight. Now, we could get into average lengths, kind of, but weights, oh, they vary drastically, dude. Drastically. So the 4 determining factors in making a good throwing knife. You've got design, weight, length, and balance point. Those 4 things really determine how a throwing knife performs. Now, some people really enjoy throwing heavy knives. And actually, I recommend throwing heavier stuff in the beginning, specifically with no spin. It's just easier to manipulate and it gives you more feedback. But I prefer lighter knives now. They're quicker, I can throw them faster. You know, you got anything from 1/8 inch thick. This one I think is 5/32, and then you got 3/16, and you got 1/4 inch. Then it jumps up to 3/8 or 10 millimeter to 3/8, you know, American, metric, all that shit. So, I mean, here, just check this out real quick. This is part of my collection here. You know, very, very different shapes. You know, it's all personal preference. Like, there's no one design that's, you know, there are some knives that are made just for certain things, but you know, and then we got, you know, there's knives over here, and we got knives over here. You know, here's a bunch of wacky freaking Russian designs. There's the Fedden knife that everybody creams their jeans over, and it is cool. But this is my design. Then all these are kooky, dude. Like, some of these designs, I'm like, why? Who? Like, what is that for? Look at these. And they're not small. They're odd. They're very odd. I would like to talk to the designers of some of these. This one's pretty rad.
Lex said he's gonna move to Indiana so he can come throw it with you.
Oh, dude, that's why I have all these knives here.
I just want to throw with people.
So people can come here and test them out and see what they like, you know? There's nothing worse than buying something and you find out it's not what you hoped it was. So, and that's another reason why I highly suggest you go to a throw. If you have one local, go there, because 99% of everybody is super cool and they will let you throw their stuff. So you can kind of try before you buy, type of thing. And actually, someone like Louis Prince Steel Knives, he has knives all for sale, and he also has some that you can try before you buy, like, you know, the exact design that you might buy. But
Lou Becker 8784 says he's from Evansville,
Indiana.
We're about 3.5 hours from you.
We're in North Manchester, dude. You're welcome to come throw with me. I
message him.
FullTangClan@gmail.com. FullTangClan, just like the channel name, @gmail.com. Oh, and also I should probably let everybody know we host an annual throw called Danger Fest. This will be our 12th year.
12th year.
This will be our 12th year hosting. It's September 18th through the 20th at the #1 Stop Bait Shop in Pierceton, Indiana. Email me or message me for more details. But let's do a couple more throws with these, and then I'll switch back to my small knives, and you can really see the difference in how I'm having to deliver these. Oh, not good. Yeah, these are very different than the small ones.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he said, you ever heard a guy named Cliff Hill? Lou Becker.
Cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Lou Becker asked. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Cliff actually came to Danger Fest a couple times. Yeah, he came to
Danger Fest back in 2019.
Yep, and we saw him at Broken Feather in Texas.
Unfortunately, he passed away about 3 years ago. Was it 4 years? Something like that.
Michael Thoman's on tonight, and he said, I hope I can make it to Danger Fest. I hope you can too, man.
Hey man, everybody's welcome as long as you're not a dickhead, you know.
Lots of camping.
Camping is free.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, camping is free. We camp out there from the Wednesday before to the Monday after. Everybody's welcome to come before.
It's the largest knife and tomahawk throwing competition that's ever happened in the United States.
You will get dirty. It's sand. You'll be outside, but it's a lot of fun.
We have food vendors there. Lots of knife makers be there selling their stuff. It's rad, dude. It's really cool. I'm really proud of what we've built.
Lex did ask a question. He is working on his 5 meter and he's throwing all the way back from 6 meter.
Let me know what technique you're using,
Let me go
and
back.
I can help you.
That's what it was. I got to go back to his comment.
It's a different question for every technique.
Yeah, I had to go back. It's his roto. He's
His
practicing
rotational. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first couple things you should try is changing your grip. The more of the knife you hold, the slower it is. The less the knife you hold, the faster it spins. So my first suggestion would be hold less of the knife, see how that works. And then also, how do you hold the knife? How do you present it before you throw?
Handshake grip.
Handshake grip, good.
I got that part.
Now, hold it low though. You know, handshake grip, you can hold it up here or down low. You know, I like to hold mine almost all the way down as far as I can. Actually, I've changed my grip a little bit. I'm gripping more of the knife now. But so I've seen some people point their knife at the target like this before they throw. I don't agree with that at all. I hold my knife like this, draw back and then throw. And that kind of allows for a little bit of a pivot point rather than letting it go. You are adding a little bit of spin when you hold it like this, so that will make it spin quicker so you're able to get closer. Try that and let me know how it goes. But you're just trying to make the knife spin quicker so you can get closer. A whole distance, yeah, you'll want to get better at that. But keep this in mind, don't force yourself to do something that is not natural, because it only counts if you stick them in the target, right? So, okay, it's cool if you get all the way up to where you want to be at the minimum, but if you're not sticking your knives and whatever, right? To this day, I throw my tomahawks much further than most people, but I still do very well. I'm always a top 10 thrower, regardless of what throw I'm at with tomahawks, and I do not practice with them. They're just easier for me. But I throw several feet further than some people because we count rotations in America.
You and Goldie are the same. Like
yeah, we do. Yeah.
Goldie's way far back too.
In Europe, they allow you to throw whatever, so the rotations don't matter, so you can just stand. And that's the big difference that we have in America with the Europeans. Wow.
Do you wet the targets or or are they dry?
You can answer that one.
He wets the targets every time before he comes out to throw.
Every time.
Every time.
Your targets will last at least 50% longer. And if you throw every day like I do, I mean, you'll tear up targets. Like I just painted these bullseyes today, and I guarantee I'm gonna have to paint those bullseyes again by the middle of next week. Your knives just stick better. It's not a whole lot better, but they stick better. So yeah, I have friends that never wet their targets, and they're like, well, my targets are outside, they get rained on. And I say, that's good, but the rain comes in like this, and it beads off the front of the target. The best way to do it is get a sprayer. You want to mist your target so it absorbs. And the cottonwood is basically a sponge. It absorbs very well. So like, for example, if you spray your target with a hose, most of that water is just going on the ground because it can't absorb. So if you spray it with a mist, it helps a lot. I'm a big nerd when it comes to knife throwing, so.
Hey, Lex, if you send him a video of you throwing,
Damn, look at
he'll
that.
have a better idea.
Ooh, about screwed up. I got a bird.
I told Lex to send you a video.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Because he's throwing at his 4 meter at about 4 1/4 meter, but it feels natural. But that's a blade spin.
So you're throwing, that doesn't make sense. Say it again.
Right. At his 4 meter, he's throwing at like 4 1/4, and that feels natural. But then at the 5 meter, it's real far back. But
so
it's also different from a handle to a blade.
Yeah, blade throws and handle throws are different, especially if you throw a knife with handle scales.
Yeah.
Throwing a naked knife is very different than throwing a knife with handle scales.
But send him a video and he'll watch it.
Also, let me know what knives are you throwing, dude? That's another determining factor as well. Because the balance of a knife, which is the biggest myth in knife throwing, knives do not have to be balanced to be thrown well. Now, some are balanced better than others because of where the balance point is in the knife. So that makes a big difference too, what knife you're throwing.
Sergey849 said hello from Russia, bro.
Oh, we got a Russian. Wow, it's not very often that that Russians are friendly. That's really cool. Thank you. I've been trying to make friends with the Russian throwers for over a decade.
Jeremy Hayes said, are they very sharp on the edge? So I'm assuming the blade. So
almost all knives that we throw in competition are not sharp at all. There's zero edge, false edge, and even the tips. Look at the tip now. This is a very old knife. Look at that. There's no tip on there. You know, so they don't need to be, and you'd be surprised how well they still penetrate.
You can throw a butter knife and it's going to penetrate.
Yeah, a butter knife. A butter knife, an all steel butter knife will stick very well. And it doesn't have any edge at all, but they stick well because of how thin they are. It goes in between the wood fibers of the wood. But yes, we throw sharp knives as well. It's just not, it's, you know, you dull your knife, you'll damage your knife. Sharp knives are usually more expensive, blah, blah, blah. Whoops.
Are you just throwing tonight? Are you going to do a trick shot, or are you just going to continue?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I didn't know what your plan was.
Yeah, I'll do a trick shot. You guys want to see a trick shot real quick? And you know what? I'm feeling. What's the word? Is it magnanimous?
Yeah, but somebody does have a good question actually. It says,
okay.
Bro, how do you be safe during throwing your knife?
Say what?
How do you be safe during throwing your knife?
How do we be safe?
That's a good question.
Okay,
actually.
that's a good question.
Nobody
now, I'm not sure if you've ever shot guns before. Here in America, we were born, they give us a gun as soon as we come out of the womb. So we got guns pow, 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 everywhere. So it's very similar to shooting guns. No one should be in front of you. If I'm standing here, no one should be any closer to the target than this. And a lot of common sense comes into play. Knife throwing can be dangerous if you're being reckless, throwing too hard. The knife throwing is only really dangerous when a ricochet happens. Now, the bigger the target you have, the safer it is because the bad ricochets happen on the outer edge. So the more surface area you have, the safer it is. And right now, mine's kind of dangerous because I was lazy. The target behind this has a hole in it. So what I did is I put this target on top of it. So now there's a 5-inch difference. And if I hit the middle of the target, it's fine. And I mess up, it bounces like that. Right, well, I just tried missing that and I stuck it. You know, like that. But if I hit the outer edge, let's see if I can get a good example here. That's where it becomes dangerous. Of course, never, especially if you're a beginner, never throw with open toes, no sandals. You always want some sort of boot. You know, some of my friends, they're professionals and they throw sandals every day, but.
Because either way, blunt.
There, right there. Perfect example. The outer edge, that sharp 90-degree corner, really, the ricochets are bad, and no spin is the most dangerous. Rotational throwing it's pretty predictable, right? You know, even when I miss, they're kind of predictable of where they're going to go, but no spin and half spin, the instinctive stuff, the knives are flying at all kinds of different angles, and it can be pretty dangerous.
There's a couple of you that asked about price on throwing knives or best throwing knife. If you go back to about 20 minutes in this first part of the video, he went through a lot of that for you guys.
Same question?
Kind of, yeah. One had a question, you know, best budget friendly, and then
budget friendly. Yep.
And then one's been throwing since he was 10, and what's the best throwing knife?
It's no big deal for me to go over this again.
Okay.
The best budget friendly knives. Of course, you always want to go custom knives. Always. You'll get there eventually if you stick with the sport. If you're just starting out, you want something extremely affordable and also very good. Go to Amazon. Look for Tactical Edge Dojo knives, JXE, JXO knives, Throw Club, Cold Steel, or Boker. So Tactical Edge Dojo, JXE, JXO, Throw Club, Boker, Cold Steel. You buy anything from those companies and you will be pretty happy. Best throwing knife. That's a subjective question. Obviously, I'm biased. I design my own knives, so this is the best knife for me. But the Griffin, I think, is one of the all-time greats. It's extremely simple. This is the knife that I started with. I won many competitions with these. Extremely simple. I've learned everything that I know with these knives right here. But you know, there's a lot of favorites, dude. I got Prince Steel knives, the Pirate. We've got True-Bow makes classic, the oldest knife company, still existing knife company.
Offset makes good ones.
Offset, you know, I mean, I know all of the knife makers personally. They're all my friends. So it's really hard for me to pick one out. And then, you know, of course, you know, you can take your pick. You know, we got knives, baby. We got knives. And don't forget, throw better. Got knives. Random $100 bill sitting there. No
I had a suggestion for your trick shot.
Let's do it.
5-meter quick draw.
Ooh, I am down for that. Thank you for that suggestion. I'm going to take it. Let me tinkle real quick, kids, and you guys talk amongst yourself.
That was from Knife Bob.
Hopefully you can't hear my powerful scream.
Pretty normal. He'll be right back. Then I think he's going to do the 5-meter can stick trick shot. Everybody having a good night tonight?
Who said that? Who said 5-meter fast draw? I want to be your friend.
That was, hold on, let me go back so I make sure his name's right.
Was it someone I know? That sounds like a suggestion from someone I know.
It was from Knife Bob.
Oh yeah, that's that check thrower.
There you go.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's a good one. I got this shit all day, son.
He gave you and a fire emoji.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, coming up. Let me suit up here.
Is that Miss Ann that's messaging? Is that your handle? Is that Ann Crum?
Ann Crum.
I think it is.
Ann Crum is a bomb.
No. I'm not positive. I got to make sure. I went to the page, but I couldn't tell if it was her. But
I don't know if she has a YouTube channel.
But asking if I've been keeping up on my throwing is another one. Yes.
We're suiting up, kids.
Oh, it's a Mies. I should have known this. A Mies.
Oh, yeah, it's a Mies. Yeah.
Well, it was A, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, a Mies.
A Mies. What's up, dude?
I've been working on my league stuff. Brandon's mom's been over throwing too with us.
Yeah, mom's. Yep. She's back on it. She's kind of still working through a shoulder problem though. So, but I think it's just awesome that she comes out and throws. It's awesome that some of my family throws. You know, my brother is really into it now, which is awesome.
Mies, I can't wait to see you soon.
Oh yeah, he should be coming pretty soon.
A couple months.
He was kind of throwing it around there, like May or something, April or May. Yeah, we're gonna have fun, dude. We're gonna build. I'll probably have some of it built before you get here, but I'm building an instinctive course right over there. It's
if you do May, do it the last week in May, dude. My daughter's getting married the 3rd week in May, so
Yeah, he knows. He was actually thinking about coming during that weekend, and he was going to go to Joe's throw.
Oh, that'd be cool though too.
But he found out that it's 11 hours.
It is, yes.
And then he'd have to rent a car and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or borrow ours, and that's a long way.
Yeah.
If it broke down and blah, blah, blah,
Right.
Okay. Now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen me do a trick shot, what I'm doing is adding some weight to the can. I'm using wood chips here. You can use rocks, sand, dirt, anything that's not going to damage your knife. And I'm only doing this because I don't know if you've ever tried throwing a empty can. They're quite difficult. Outside you got wind. Throwing an empty can makes it damn near impossible. You don't need weight inside the can within this distance. It just helps me. I'm just used to it. But let me get a couple can tosses in real quick, make sure I know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Was I in the shot, babe?
I actually had my phone down for a second.
Oh, let me.
I'm so sorry.
Is it in my?
I mean, when you picked it up, yes, your whole body's in the shot right now.
I'm not blocking it or nothing.
No.
Okay. Okay. Now, to make this cooler, I could throw it with the same hand, but for the sake of this video and time, I'm going to throw it with my left hand, draw and throw. But I am not going to do this. To me, that's not fast draw. You need to toss the can, then draw and throw. I have my own ways of thinking about things, and no shade thrown toward anybody that does that, but
just the way you want to do it.
Yeah. All right. Good, dial her in. Oh. How many people are watching?
246.
All right. I was going to do a sticker giveaway, but we already kind of started.
Yeah.
Oh. Same shitty throw. Oh. What? Oh, I might have stepped forward a little bit. Oh, I don't like dropping knives. It pisses me off. Especially if rotational.
You might want to move that back just a little.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're getting down to business now. Don't forget to tap your screen when I stick this bitch. Okay, I'm moving. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. I am so dumb. So, rotational throwing is all about distance, and I use the pieces of tape on the ground to measure.
Oh, shit, because I
need to back up. There's a target on top of a target.
I didn't even.
God, I'm dumb. This is my first time. Give me some leeway. Got to back up at least 5 inches, you idiot. I was like, why am I? Yeah.
Read your sign.
Yeah, throw better. Thank you.
Throw better. There. Hey.
Hey, a perfect stick. What do you know? You guys ever do that? You guys get so focused on the task at hand that you forget stupid shit. I knew that was a bad toss. Dude, I hate having 4 eyes. Constantly got to clean your glasses and shit.
Well, we could do the laser surgery, but.
Oh, I totally lost the other. These glasses suck. The thing slid off, and I put that helmet on today.
Oh.
I got to go drifting today. That was pretty sick. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a car that's drifted on purpose. It's sick.
Well, we'll get you. Let's get you back in.
Oh. What I did what I do?
Got a
The trick
compliment.
shot the other night. What was that one? Was it a 5-meter no spin or something like that?
It was 5 meter. Yeah, I think it was 5
Yeah,
meter
no
no
spin.
spin.
What's up, babe?
You got one. They love your double sheath setup. That looks badass.
Triple.
Oh, it is triple. Yep.
Triple. Yeah, I have tried many different configurations. And with the current sheaths that I have, this is the best one. Now, grabbing this one, this is normal. This is the fastest one here. But to get these, I have to turn my wrist 180 degrees and grab them like this. So it's not the quickest thing, but it's totally manageable. And I just think it looks cool this way. And I don't have to worry about, like if I was to jump on a horse right now, dude, I would look so good. So good. Never been on a horse though.
Throw your knife. Knife Bob said the setup is best.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And then I have another fast draw setup. This one here is a little lower. This one's super sick. This one's super custom. Has my name on it and everything. This one hangs a little bit lower. This is the knife that I use for throwing straight from the sheath. Whack, like that. I'm doing a two-step. I draw and then throw. So throwing straight from the sheath, that is the quickest way to throw a knife. But your accuracy goes down and consistency goes down. So it depends on who I'm going up against, you know, because everybody has got.
What the heck was that? Is that your belt buckle on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not broke. It's just, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's gotten so much better at fast draw now that I'm going to have to start competing the other way as well.
Well, yeah, they want to beat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gotten good enough now that we added 5 meter back in. So.
Yeah, I know. 5 meters, the shit. I was really bummed that I didn't do shit last year. We're going to change that.
And we've had to start qualifications.
Yeah. Well, there's just too many people.
That too, but.
Yeah, we do top 20 qualifications.
I think last year we did the top 30.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
But.
Ooh. Then we also did a loser's bracket. Remember the AMs?
Yeah, we did the amateurs. We didn't call it losers.
Well, I mean, it's.
Yeah, because that
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Well, the people that didn't qualify, who we call it the slowest? We did the slowest bracket.
Yeah, some of us didn't even bother to compete in the, you know, in the qualifying.
Oh!
Yes, and we will be doing the loser/amateur bracket again this year on Sunday. So that way it just gives everybody a chance for Astro. And when we do it Sunday, it doesn't matter time frame.
Oh! We definitely got contact. Bent the old lip pretty good. Come on! Woo! Getting a little closer here.
Yes, we started doing half spin at Danger Fest.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it is one of them. I want to say we actually were able to fit it. I think we did it Friday. We did it Friday this last year.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we put that in.
Yeah, very excited about the half spin event.
We threw in half spin and then we roll into fast draw.
Was last year the first year or the year before we did half spin?
Well, we tried to do it the year before. We did do it the year before.
I remember having to throw in the rain the one time.
We had the tornado go through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we did do it Sunday, but not. Our intent was to do it in a different time period because then it rained again Sunday. So
yeah, I'm stoked about the half spin this year.
So yeah, we did throw it in on Friday.
Yeah, I don't even think I came close to placing last year. Which half spin's my jam too. Pretty bummed about that.
Oh,
I knew that one was high.
I was hoping you'd clip it right there, though.
I got to get rid of this. This really bothers me.
You really do.
I don't like having to think about that.
I think this week you should probably just change all of them out.
Well, I got to get my chainsaw
you got
running. That's why I got to cut them into squares.
Oh, okay. Got you. That's why.
That way I can fit them all. And I'm going to use 9 this time, so I have a giant spot. Okay, here we go, kids. Ah! Chopping my target. Oh, my dog loves these. She would have ran up and snagged that if she was out here. And don't worry, internet people, she's inside. Whenever I'm doing something, that I think's dangerous, I always put her up. People freak out about her being on videos. She loves it. Ooh. Yeah, sorry I haven't stuck this yet, guys. I'm trying. Oh. They feel good though, like super solid. I mean, they're in there. I like when the blade warms up. You guys ever done that? You throw so much with one knife and you're walking back and forth real quick and prying it out, it gets hot, you can actually burn your skin. That was a terrible can toss. I had to think about that though and extend my arm so the knife would stick properly because it's 5 inches difference. That was pretty cool to do that within that amount of time. Tossing the can is literally half the trick shot. The better you get at tossing your can, the easier your trick shots are.
Oh, shoot.
Motherfucker!
Shoot.
All right, this can's getting beat up. It looks like a Nissan Altima now. Looks like a Nissan Altima that women drive. Bouncing off curbs and cars.
They suggested I could help fetch the can for you.
Ah! No. I should teach my dog to do it. That's what I should do. Damn.
I mean, I would do it if you wanted me to.
All right, I'm switching out. Switching out my can, man.
You can.
When they get all bent up, they start to fly a little differently. And this is just knife throwing nerd shit now. Nobody cares about a lot of the things I say. I know that. Like watering your target. Who cares? I do. If you throw as much as I do and you go through targets the way I do, then it makes a big difference. I happen to be very lucky. One of my friends, when I was a kid, owns his own lumber company. And he cuts down cottonwood and burns them most of the time. He has so much cottonwood that he burns them.
Oh, you have a weight?
And I'm like, hey, man. Yeah, I have a weight. Yeah.
Okay.
I like using the wood, actually.
Okay.
The weight, it doesn't happen often, but you can actually damage your knife because it's a piece of steel in there.
It's right where
it's not common, but
yeah.
Okay. Dude. I thought that one was it. That one felt good, looked good.
It did.
It wasn't good though. It was a deceiver. Ah! I gotta calm down. Cortisol's no good. No good for the joints. Fuck, dude. That one was perfectly timed. Can toss was immaculate. My knife was just over that far. No bueno.
Oh,
dude.
It's been
I
a
went the
minute
other
since
way.
you've done this trick shot, though, isn't it? It's been a minute since you've done the trick shot.
We've done this one before, actually.
No, I know before, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a little while. And, you know, keep in mind, I'm actually throwing it hard and fast. So if I was to slow down, it would be a little easier, but we're not going to do that. I'm actually kind of bummed. I should make this one easier earlier. If you think I suck, you got a point. But you can keep in mind that I'm sticking the knife every time.
Ow! Clipped it.
Yeah, horseshoes and hand grenades.
I know. I know.
So close, yet so far away.
Story of my life.
Dude.
Ooh. Look, babe, I got wild. This is my second.
I'm going to switch out knives and see if that helps. It shouldn't matter. They're all basically identical. That one didn't.
Lex said, throw the can better. Laugh out loud.
The can, I'm getting some pretty good can tosses. Actually, my knife throws are pretty good too. I just got to make them both
At
go
the same
together.
time.
Like, I can't even really get mad at myself. This isn't one of those times. Because I'm throwing well. It just hasn't worked out yet. Now I'm underspinning too, so I don't think I'm going to back up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, fuck you. Hopefully JJ's not watching with his kids. They don't like it when I cuss. Grow up, kid. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Fuck! Damn.
Need a new can?
I think I can. It's like has no neck. Oh. You bitch. Boop. Is anybody still watching? Holy shit, I suck.
Oh.
Maybe I should throw harder. Fuck.
Thought that was it.
Yeah, a little to the right.
Amis said you need some nicotine.
He knows me well. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yes. Is it possible to no spin a can from that distance, from the distance?
Yes. My furthest one is 7 meters, which is 23 feet. it's more difficult. No spin is amazing, but past 7 meters is where things start to change, and I prefer half spin all day. Because with no spin, you got to put so much technique on it. It's hard. It can be done, but it's hard to get a lot of power, specifically on a fast draw with no spin. And then half spin, excuse me, if you have the proper grip, you can just throw it like a baseball. There's not a whole lot of thinking involved. If you grip it right, you just chuck it. Dude.
Switch up before you get mad.
Huh?
Switch up before you get mad.
No, I want to get this one.
Okay.
I'm not too mad. You bitch. Yeah, I knew that one was off target.
He said, I started, this gentleman said, I started throwing with spin and half spin, and when I started to no spin it, it was a whole new hobby.
Oh, dude, no spin, completely different. I started off as a spin thrower. I threw nothing but rotational for about 4 years before I branched off. There's a little bit of half spin in there. I would pick them up and chuck them in underhand. But no spin, completely different. It is the hardest technique to learn, in my opinion. You literally have to retrain your brain. And some people get it, the mechanics of it, and some people just don't. It's really hard to, if you don't get it, it's
very hard.
It's difficult to teach, yeah. I can show literally anyone that is able-bodied how to stick a knife with rotation within a few minutes. Really, really easy. No spin, on the other hand, it's tough depending on who you are.
Damn, because no spin, I feel like also requires a little bit more understanding on how their brain works for you to teach them the mechanics of the release and the let go too.
Yeah, it's just
because everybody's
counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It is not, yeah. But some people get it right away. I'm like, wow, dude, that was quick. My freaking dad, for example, he picked up no spin. I was like, how the hell did you do that? He just understood it. I didn't teach him either.
He just picked it up one night.
Yeah, he just picked them up. Yeah.
Was grouping them. Fuck. No. Or your knee?
Yeah, tweak my knee a little bit. Damn, this is one of the longer ones I've ever done. This is fucking dumb. Damn it.
Well, maybe just go back to regular 5 meter on it.
I got it.
Okay. He said he agrees he had to use a whole different mindset to learn no spin.
Yeah. There's a big learning curve there, but if you stick with it and you overcome it, the reward is immense. It's no spin, like when you get it just right, there's an amazing feeling, and it feels like there's a little bit of magic involved. It's just an incredible throw. Particularly from further distances. It's an incredible thing. It's like, I don't know. There's like those, I call them aha moments that you have with knife throwing. And that's kind of like what drives me to keep doing it. They're few and far between anymore, but every once in a while I still have one of those moments. Fuck, dude. Okay, just a couple more here. I gotta move on before I get too frustrated. I know I have you know, an audience and stuff, and I'm trying to keep you guys entertained, and it really fucks with my head sometimes. Clip it. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Please tap your screen.
Nice, baby.
Let's get some W's in the chat. It really does, though. I wasn't joking. Like, I know I'm always mindful that I have you guys watching. Now, I have the friends such as Amis, Lex, Shane, Deb, people that watch all the time. But I'm more doing this for, and I love you guys, it's great, but I'm more doing this to get more people involved in the sport. So I'm always very mindful as I'm throwing and what I'm doing in real time. I'm trying to think about how to keep it entertaining and insightful, you know, and whatnot to entertain you guys. And I think that's why my live streams do better than the other couple people that do them. Well, the other thing is I'm genuine, and some people are fake. So, all right. If anybody has any more questions,
The same question.
or comments, like I will teach you anything. I'll demonstrate something for you. But if you guys don't,
Same question
probably end it. But
as was earlier.
questions.
Was the best knife to start out with?
Yeah.
He just asked again. But if you go back to the video about 20 minutes
I
in
answered. Yeah.
and an hour in, he answered that twice. He'll give you a different knife brands and stuff.
Amazon, JXE, JXO, Tactical Edge Dojo, Throw Club, Boker, and Cold Steel. Check them out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you, Alicia, my lovely wife, for always helping. It's greatly appreciated. And don't forget, throw every day. Peace.